Nick, you hadn't thrown a pick in the last, against Ole Miss and Colorado State, I think in almost 60 attempts, and then 5 tonight. What was different about tonight? What was happening with you in the picks?
Yeah, I felt like I tried to force the ball a little bit. Definitely wasn't just taking what the defense was giving us. It's just bad quarterback play. I feel like I let everybody down. I let my teammates down, my brothers, my family, these coaches who work so hard to prepare us, get us in the right calls, and I just let them down.
Coach Morris mentioned that he looked out there during pregame and thought maybe mentally that maybe you guys weren't as focused and maybe you weren't taking them maybe as seriously, whatever. But you think maybe that was the case? You look ahead, were you thinking about last week? Maybe you think maybe you weren't in the mental frame of mind you needed to beat this team today?
Personally, I felt like I was ready for the game, but I understand he came up and he talked to us and he said that there were a couple of guys and stuff that were kind of just messing around and might not have been ready to play, and he tried to put us into check. And obviously, San Jose State, they were ready to play, and they showed that from the first snap.
I thought we was ready, but obviously we weren't, because from the start of the game, we was chasing them. We was down from the start of the game, so obviously we wasn't ready.
Cam, they got over 500 yards, and number 10 for them. I guess he'd missed the first 2 games. I'm not sure why, and then he had like 160 something. How tough was he? And just what do you think were the defensive issues giving up that many yards?
We just had breakdowns in the back end. We just got to watch the film, see what we did wrong.
Number 10, did he?
He a good player. He made plays today. That's what you go. You go try to make plays for your team, and that's what he did.
Nick, you guys are playing A&M next week. That's a big game anyway, but obviously I would think it's probably even bigger for you. Kind of what are your feelings about getting back into SEC, playing your old team?
Just approach it like it's another week. I got to refocus. Lacked focus this week, I think, and that won't happen again.
I guess for both guys, kind of how do you recover from this? Because it's obviously going to get a lot tougher in the SEC with a bunch of ranked teams on the schedule still. How do you guys bounce back and still make something this season?
Just got to watch the film tomorrow. Press the reset button, because we can't dwell on it really. We got to press the reset button, because if we dwell on it too much, it's going to carry on the next week.
Yeah. We just got to reset and respond.
You guys had shut San Jose State out the whole second half till that last drive they had. What do you think happened on that drive? And were both you guys feeling like, hey, we're going to pull this one out, after you'd all tied it up?
We had the confidence to win the game, but it didn't happen. They made some plays in the air, and then they had that rushing touchdown. We just didn't tackle.
Nick, what was the message from Coach to y'all after the Coach Morris?
It's a gut check. This week is going to be big.
Talk about still remaining confident with a tough night, 4 interceptions. You still let them on 2 touchdown drives. Talk about your mindset. That's a tough night for anyone.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I wasn't good enough tonight. But that doesn't mean that my teammates don't believe in me. And if I got the ball in my hand, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to let, missing a throw here or throwing a pick there determine how I play the next play. I'm going to go out swinging if I'm going out.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Thanks, guys.